Today, we're fishing with the most known Japanese swim bait. Oh my God, she got rocked. There's one, got him. That's a good one. Oh, there's one, got him. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're out here, and today, as you guys can tell, we have a massive swim bait. So today we're gonna be going swim bait fishing, but not just any swim bait. This is actually a swim bait that I have wanted for a really, really long time, and I have just never been able to pick one up, usually because they sell out really fast. They are a very loved swim bait. If you guys don't know what this is, it's actually a JDM swim bait. It's a DRT Klash 9, and I've always wanted to throw these. I've always seen people catching big fish on them, and I've never been able to get my hands on them until today. I recently picked this one up from a drop, and all I've wanted to do was go out and catch a fish on it and mess around with this thing. And we have a pretty cool color right here. It's got some gold in there, some blue. It's a really nice looking bait, and hopefully we're gonna catch a giant today. But before we actually get on the water, if you guys could hit that subscribe button for me, I would really appreciate it. We are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and a ton of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. But in order for us to hit that goal, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, leave a like and a comment on this video. I actually respond to every single comment on the videos, so I would really appreciate it. We are trying to hit that goal, and I need you guys' help to do it. But we have our swim bait. We're about to hop on the boat, and we're gonna throw this thing around and hopefully catch a giant fish. So before we actually get out here and start throwing this massive swim bait around, I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a backstory on this thing. So this swim bait right here is a JDM swim bait. It is way too much money, let's just say that. I think I paid like 150, 160 for it. So it's up there with the most expensive swim bait that I've bought. But as you guys can see, this thing is massive. I think it's 9 inches, hence the name Klash 9. This is the high float. It's like the working class 0 times DRT. I don't really know the exact specs of this thing, to be honest with you guys. I don't have the box with me. But it has a really good color, and apparently you can do a lot of different things with this swim bait. Like you can take this bill out and it glides. You can keep the crank bill in and it cranks. And there's a lot of things you can do. You can take the tail out and swap it. You even can buy different tails. But I've been pretty excited to get my hands on this thing. I love swim baits, and I've been really addicted to throwing them recently, especially with the springtime. And we're gonna see if maybe we can get on a giant fish today and make our $150 purchase worth it. But I'm excited to see what this thing's got. And we might even try and take this bill out later, which I'm honestly kind of scared to do because I feel like I'm gonna break it. But hey, if I'm gonna break it, I at least want to break it for you guys. I'd rather not break it though. But anyways, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna keep the crank and bill in for a while, and then we might try and glide this thing around and see what happens. But let's start making some casts. We got a really nice looking color here. Watch this thing come in. All right, so it looks like it cranks down, and it just looks like a big shad swimming. For as much money as we spent, we better catch some hogs today. Oh, I got one. Oh my God, I just had one. I just had one hit me. What the heck? I've actually never thrown a swim bait that has a bill on it, so that might have been a tree. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we are rocking the brand new Guggen Spring Drop. We got some little jigs on here, some red, white, and blue action. Honestly, such a sick performance gear shirt. If you guys want to pick it up, it'll be linked down below in the description, and you guys can also use Logan at checkout and save some money, and it helps out the channel. So pick you up some spring stuff. Use the code, help out the channel. It's a win-win, and we're gonna see if we can't get something on this. It's gonna be good if we do. Ooh. Dude, I'm excited. I really want to catch a fish on this thing. Not just any fish, I want a big one. Oh my God, she got rocked. There's one, got him. That's a good one. Oh yes, dude, that didn't take any time. Dude, he crushed it. Get up here. Yes, let's go. We're slowly making our $150 back. Oh my gosh, don't do that. This swim bait is huge, man. Look how big this thing is compared to this fish. First fish on our new swim bait. Nothing crazy, but man, he crushed it for a little guy. Appreciate you, buddy. Go tell your big friends that we're coming for them. That's a good fish to start off with, but we're trying to increase that size. Dude, this color is amazing. Look at how flashy this thing is. Look at that. That is so nice looking. So the goal today with this swim bait is just to kind of get a feel for it and try and catch a big fish. But also, I'm gonna attempt to take this cranking bill out, because apparently you can take it out and it's like a glide bait, which kind of makes this thing do a little bit of everything. I watch YouTube tutorials, but I'm not confident at all taking this thing out. Mine is like in there so tight that I feel like I'm gonna break it. Preferably, I would like to not break it, but I am a big glide bait guy, so I want this thing to be a glide bait most of the time. But hey, this cranking seems to be pretty nice. Yeah, I don't really know all the specs on this thing, or what each mode of like the tail and it was all in Japanese, so I don't really know. But you guys know me, I love my Japanese baits, so I had to add one to the collection. Oh, I had a follower. He was literally the same size. How does that work? Gotta be careful in these real grassy areas. You can't really send this thing that deep. Oh, there's one. Got him. Oh, God, dude. The way they eat it is really weird feeling. That was barely hooked. Come on. Get up here. Yes. Dude, they eat it so weird. Like, it's not like any other swim bait. Like, they hit it so crazy. Maybe it's because this one has like a bill on it, so it feels a little bit differently reeling them in. There we go. Fish number 2. Nothing crazy, but they like this thing. Kind of just goes to show that how aggressive bass are, man. They're literally just eating a 9-inch swim bait like it's nothing. They don't even care. Now it's got me questioning if I even want to take the bill out. I definitely think I do, just to experiment. If I end up breaking this bill off, I might cry. Everyone on YouTube makes it look so easy. I don't see it, man. Looks kind of difficult to me. We got 2 fish, but they weren't really the fish I was expecting to eat this thing. But I mean, I'll take them. I mean, this bait is definitely unlike any other swim bait I've had. It has a very unique body style, and even with that lip in there, it just makes it super unique, and it seems like the fish really like this thing, and it puts off a unique action. I mean, this is a very unique bait, and it might be a little hard to find and expensive, but I mean, it's pretty cool. The real question is, can this thing bounce off of a piece of wood? Because that's an important question. You don't want to be snagging your $150 swim bait. God, that just hurts saying. If I had to go broke catching fish that were all like 6+, I mean, that's a risk I'm willing to take. You know, I think it's a crazy thought to think that I literally grew up fishing this pond with a little red worm, and then now you got me out here throwing a 9-inch swim bait from Japan. Wow, how crazy, you know? It's kind of weird. Who would have thought? Because I definitely wouldn't have. I didn't even know these things existed back then when I was little. I feel like I should go Google and see how deep this thing sinks, or like dives. That's probably an important thing that we should probably know. Oh, there's one. Got him. God, he ate it so weird. Oh my God, he was decent, bro. That was a good fish. Oh my gosh. That was a good fish. That might have been my fault on that hook set. I don't really know what I was doing, to be honest. All right, so we've been out here for about maybe an hour and a half, and I think we have 2 fish in the boat right now, and hopefully we're gonna find our big fish by the end of the day. Maybe the bite's gonna pick up as it gets later on, but we've just been kind of cruising the bank lines, casting this giant swim bait out there, reeling it kind of on the medium side so it dives a little bit but not too deep or too shallow. So this thing is running just kind of just below the surface, and we're hoping to find one big fish. That's what I really want to make this $160 swim bait worth the purchase. But we're gonna see if we can't maybe find a few. We're gonna keep casting around, keep following the thing. We got some overcast conditions right now, which I honestly think should fire the fish up, and we got a light breeze, so I'm really hoping that the fish are about to start eating, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to keep casting. All right, so we've been throwing around the swim bait for a while now, but I think it's time to turn it into a glide bait by taking off this bill. I am terrified. I do not want to break this thing. It's gonna be interesting. Let's just say that. Everybody on YouTube made it look very simple, but mine seems to be pretty snug in there, so it's gonna be interesting. So let's hope we don't break it. Oh my God. The odds of me getting this out without breaking it. I got it. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Boom. We got the bill out. We did it! I didn't break it. Let's go. All right, we're gonna put that back in there. And now we get to see what it looks like without the bill in there. I'm actually interested in this. Woo, that was scary. Okay, so we just had it like that. You can flip it for it to go upside down. And supposedly it does something else. Maybe I think this is like a bait that you have to work. Like I can't just reel it. I think I have to. Kind of like a walking topwater bait. I have no idea. I mean, that looks pretty good. We're gonna mess around with it, why not? Pretty cool, pretty cool. What the heck was that? That was not good. I just ate it, bro. I bet it was that pallet. All right, here's what we'll do now. Since it is a little on the cooler side out, it's not quite the like middle spring where it's warm and summery and all that stuff. We're gonna put the bill back in, but we're gonna keep the tail flipped upside down and we're just gonna see what it does. Let's see if it has a different action with this tail flipped upside down. It actually looks like it has like a tighter wobble. I kept that tail flipped up and you really can't really feel that heavy. Oh, there's a fish. Got one. Oh, that was a big one. Oh, come on, man. Really? Are you kidding me? Oh, come on, man. What was that? I don't even know where my swim bait is. Oh, it's under the boat. Cool. That was not funny. We have been biteless for like probably 40 minutes now, and I finally get one. He comes off. Are you kidding me? That was a good fish too. Dude, there's something over there. That might be a fish on a bed or something, because it's been in the same spot the first time I saw it. It seems like it's like swimming stuff away. I don't know. It's weird. Potentially there might be one right there. Let's see if maybe it wants to see that. What the heck? What's going on there? Let's see what it thinks about this thing. Oh my god, that was sick. Oh my god, he crushed it. He didn't get a hook. He might come back. Hold on. Let's get back in there. Let's get back in there. Dude, he didn't like that. Well, right there we just fished with our new swim baits, our new Japanese one. Probably one of the most known swim baits, and it was pretty expensive too, which was not very fun. But we got out there, kind of strange weather conditions. It's been raining a lot. I'm sure the water's cooled up a lot. It's probably got the fish acting all crazy. But we ended up catching, I think, 2 fish. We had like 3 or 4 others that were on that got off. Honestly, today was a little rough, but we did catch some fish. I feel like it's been hard to catch a few swim bait fish recently. I feel like they're just all kind of acting up, and you know, it's a little difficult to really find them and find them in the mood to eat a big bait like that. But it's still fun to get out here, mess around with it, change up the action, see what we could do, and you know, it was a pretty good time. And I enjoyed the swim bait. Hopefully I'm gonna catch a giant on it eventually, but it was a pretty good day despite the conditions. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Stay fishing.